Hear that thunder?
I heard.
Buck says we don't make it through the movie.
You're on.
I'll say one thing about these old movies. They sure move at a hell of a clip. He gets shot down by one broad, boom, he hooks up with another one.
Movies had to move fast. They had to fit into cartoons and newsreels and dish night. I wish they still had dish night.
Movies are too long nowadays. Even the last pair of run-ups we saw. Should only take you one box of Juji fruits to get through a movie.
I suppose with the prices they charge, they feel they have to give you your money's worth.
What was that one you drugged me to? Dr. Chicago or something? Thought that would never end. Took me 4 boxes of Juji fruits to get through that one.
You fell asleep right in the middle of the Russian Revolution and snored.
I didn't snore.
You did, dear.
I only snore when I'm sleeping on my stomach. So how could I snore sitting up in a movie theater?
I don't know how you managed it, dear, but you did. I was there.
Is there a payphone around here?
No. I'll ask Hank at the Jackson lot. You can use his phone.
Wait, don't bother. I was going to call Tom and let him know where I am, but it's not important. He's probably not through playing softball yet anyway.
Isn't it kind of dark to still be playing softball?
They don't care. They pull their cars up in the field and turn on the headlights.
He might be worried.
He's probably too drunk to be worried. That's all he and his friends do, drink and play softball. It used to be 1 night a week, and I didn't mind that. But now it's up to 4 nights a week, and then on Saturday afternoons. So I get a choice of sitting over at his house watching television or going to the game with all the other wives and girlfriends. It's such a royal bore.
Well, it's only for the summer.
In the fall, it's touch football and hunting. In the winter, it's a dart league.
Sounds like an active guy.
Let him wait. He never calls when he's late. It's my turn to be inconsiderate. May I have a little more, please?
Certainly.
Besides, I want to see the end of the movie.
Is this the girl he ends up with? Or does Betty Davis come back?
She comes back.
How's John doing? Is that girl still with him?
Yeah. What'd I tell you? She came back.
That sure didn't take long.
She came back. Does he take her back? No, don't tell me. I don't believe it. He's taking her back. After the way she treated him?
Love.
Kick that broad out! Sorry.
That's Mr. Burke. Every week he complains about coming here. And every week he enjoys the movie more than anyone else.
You seem to know everybody here.
Just about. That's Mrs. Burke. She was my first grade teacher.
Really?
Yeah. And that's Rita. She was a waitress at Howard Johnson's for years until it burnt down. Now she runs the show here. And there, that's Hank. He's the park guard here. The job doesn't pay much, but he gets to confiscate free beer off the kids. We've all been coming here for years. Every Tuesday, 8:30.
I never knew anything went on in this park.
All sorts of things. Concerts, poetry readings, you name it.
And all this time it's been right across the street. Well, from Tom. We're the only young people here.
That depends on your definition of young.
I hope I'm not going to get you into any trouble by being here.
How could you get me in trouble?
Well, someone might tell your girlfriend.
I don't have a... no, she doesn't come here. She hates old movies.
Well, that's a shame.
To be perfectly honest, we don't see each other. Well, that much anymore.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Make it $2.
Just watch the movie. She doesn't leave him again, does she?
Do you really want me to tell you?
That's right, I forgot. Don't tell me.
Okay.
I hate watching movies with someone like me. I always want to know what happens before it actually does.
Well, that's a compliment to the movie. It shows you're intrigued by it.
I thought it showed that I was impatient.
Well, that too. But I was willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Remember when you had a suit just like that?
Cost me $35.
You were so handsome in that suit.
Yeah, I was, wasn't I?
Except you always wore that horrible red tie with it.
One with swordfish on it.
That's the one.
You used to love that tie. Have to get it out of the closet and wear it next time you go out.
You will not.
Says who?
Me. I threw it away.
What'd you do that for?
It was 40 years old and faded. You couldn't even see the swordfish anymore. Oh, look, he got his club foot fixed. He's not limping anymore.
Who changed the subject? Why don't you throw out some of your old clothes like that dress with all the turtles on it?
I never wear that dress anymore.
That's what I mean. I'm hanging my clothes in the basement because you kicked me out of the closet. You didn't even wear half the stuff.
Just watch the movie, dear.
One of these days, when you go through that closet with a blowtorch.
Yes, dear.
I hope Betty Davis doesn't show back up again. I don't think I could stand it.
Would you like some more wine?
You know, you've been very nice. I mean, sharing your wine and your blanket and your off.
My pleasure.
No, I mean it. You seem like a real gentleman. Just like Leslie Howard.
Thank you. And may I say you don't seem a bit like Betty Davis.
Thank you. Where's your glass?
I only had one.
Oh, God, she's back.
This is getting monotonous. Why don't you just strangle that broad and get it over with?
She's become a prostitute.
Now she really looks like my sister.
What's the matter with her?
She's dying.
Oh, good.
Hey, you know what's on tonight?
What?
Grand Hotel. The original.
There was only one.
Sure? Well, anyway, want to come up to the shack and watch it with me after this? We can finish up the beer.
You got anything to eat? I'm starved.
Pretzels.
Gotta return the projector.
Take it back tomorrow. Come on.
You got any dip?
French onion.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, croak and get it over with.
I hope this has a happy ending.
All movies made in 1934 had a happy ending.
Ah, he gets back to the other girl.
Music up and down.
Good selection, Rita. I really enjoyed that.
Come on, if we hurry, we can still catch the end of Burt Reynolds. Said if we hurry, we can still catch the end of Burt Reynolds.
Good night, Hank.
Good night, Janie. Don't forget your chair.
Keep it. That's one less guest we'd have to put up with.
Good night, John.
Good night.
Now you're down there sitting loud.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Maybe we'll see you again.
Yes, maybe.
You got some rust in that rear quarter panel. Bring it around tomorrow. I'll sand it and throw some paint on it for you.
Okay.
Come on, Ed. Don't dawdle.
She says quick like a bunny, and I'm going to hit her with a chair.
Attention please, the following are special announcements. Boys,
It's starting to rain.
You owe me $1.
I won't charge you for the pretzels. Deal?
Deal.
Lawrence Harvey.
That's it.
Huh?
With Kim Novak.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Hank, will you go and plug this thing before I get electrocuted?
Yeah, sure. Well, good night, John.
See you, Hank.
Good night, miss.
Good night.
Can I give you a lift or something so you don't get soaked?
Oh, no, that's okay. I'll just cut across the field to Tom's.
Well, okay. Good night.
Good night. And thank you again.
Anytime.
Are you here every week?
Every Tuesday, 8:30.
Well, maybe I'll see you next week.
Yes, why don't you? It's a great film next week.
What is it?
It's,
Fury.
Fury, a 1937 classic.
Okay, next week.
Next week. And if it rains, we'll be at the courthouse.
It's not gonna rain.
Bring 2 glasses next time. You look like a wino drinking out of that bottle.
2 glasses.
Good night.
Good night. Need any help?
Nah, go on home before you get drenched.
Well, okay. Good night, Rita.
Good night.
Oh, no.
What's the matter?
I don't even know her name.
Well, you're just gonna have to ask her next week, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess so. Next week. Well, good night.
Hey! Spencer Tracy.
Spencer Tracy.